P. Basson. We're out here in the boat just getting some stuff ready for this year. Finally got it back, had a little bit of a problem with the lower unit. Everything else is fixed, we're ready to roll for the first tournament, but I just want to talk about a bait that has kind of been in the news a lot for bass fishing. It won the Bassmasters Classic, and I believe 4 or maybe 5 of the top 10 guys were throwing this bait. And I've been throwing this bait, it's probably one of my first bass baits I've ever been throwing, and it's called the Underspin. I've got 2 of the bass underspins that I throw now, and then I've got 2 of my older underspins that I have too. These are just like road runners, or the bait that he kind of wanted on, just a traditional shovel head. But I kind of want to talk about some of the advantages, some of the techniques that I like to throw this on. This is an Xcite baits XB360 right there. It's got a Xcite swim bait on there. But what I like to throw this on is a 7.2 diesel rod. It's got kind of a tapering tip there, so it does have a little bit of give to the rod. Some guys will throw it on glass if they're fishing deep. I just like a regular composite rod. And I'm throwing it on a Chronarch CI4 Plus 6.4 or 6.2 to 1 gear ratio. Sometimes I'll throw it on a 7.1 to 1 depending on how deep I'm fishing. Like 15 to 12 pound fluorocarbon depending on the clarity. And then for baits, there's 2 different styles of baits that I'll throw on this. First off, we've got the Xcite, or then we've got the traditional what Casey Ashley was throwing, which is the just a fluke style bait. No, this one's got a paddle tail, this one does not. This one is a 1/2 ounce, it's got a little bit bigger hook on it, as you can see there, and then this one is the 1/4 ounce, which has got a little bit less hook and a little bit smaller blade. But what I like to do is sometimes I'll throw a little drop shot hook on the spinner, and that's what's key with the Xcite baits one. It's got that very strong swivel, so you can throw a little drop shot hook on there just in case you're hitting the blade. I've done that for smallmouth in the summer. So this bait, cold water, excels, but you can also throw it into the summer months for largemouth and smallmouth. Another thing is, if you could see kind of with these traditional shovel heads or these underspins, is the hooks are really light wire. They bend very easily. You can actually bend this hook out with your hands. So that's why I've kind of, my first bait I was throwing was that road runner, that shovel head. But now what I look for in this Xcite baits is that thick hook. It's a Mustang hook, and thick hook with a quality swivel. And that way you're kind of not going to have your hooks bent out on those fish that you otherwise would. But the reason why this bait excelled so good in the Classic was because it was cold water. You could slow roll this for suspended spots or suspended largemouth or even smallmouth. So this bait is, people think, oh, it's a cold water bait, but I've thrown it all the way from spring all the way till summer. I threw it on when I fished Champlain. I threw an underspin, and it's just, and when I throw an underspin, more than not, I'm going to throw a Xcite with the paddle tail on the back, but cold water, this does excel. So that's pretty much what the underspin is, what I like to throw. This is an XB1 360. What you want to look for in an underspin is a quality hook, quality spinner, and a quality head, and that's why I'm using the Xcite Baits 360. Other than that, line is pretty simple, 12 to 15, faster gear ratio reel, and a rod that'll taper. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this short video on underspins and when I like to throw them. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.